my broadcast. Okay. I'll call you back, okay? All right. Love you. By the way, I just said it on my live stream. I just started on YouTube. So everybody knows now. Everybody on my YouTube knows that I love you. So haha. I love you too. All right, for sure. Okay. Love you too. All right. Ooh, y'all heard her. She said Poppy. She said Poppy. What you trying to get into? What you trying to get into? Skip. Poppy. What you trying to get into? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? We are live on both YouTube and on Instagram, not Instagram, TikTok. We're live on all of them. Hold on, where's the chat? YouTube control panel, chat. Something yoga mat. Chat. Let me take that off of that. If it F me, then F you. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. What's up, TikTok? What up, Substack? It's good to see y'all up in here. We are live on Substack, TikTok, and YouTube. I love you. Did you love you too, Katie? Love you too. I love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. So I only got like 10 minutes left on this charge. I kind of left it on while I was doing some editing. We have a new podcast episode coming today. We have a new podcast episode coming today. Hudson Thames, the voice of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, is in the building. Yes, we are going to talk about everything. We talk about the show, we talk about the controversy, we talk about his favorite movies, like we get all up into it. So if you guys want to follow the podcast, we'll have full video on Substack, and we'll have like little snippets popping in on both Substack and on YouTube as well. So make sure you follow both of those. If you don't have Substack, make sure you just download the app. Very easy to use. I'm going to be doing most of my podcasting on there. So if you guys are down for the podcast, y'all let me know. So yeah. What's going on with this one? I'm looking for the chat. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, there it is. Chat. All right. Hayden says that South by Southwest is great so far. Yes, I could not go. How adorable. Hello. Yes, all loud and clear. Can't wait to see it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we got this chat. We got the TikTok chat. And then we also have, oh, man, it's this tri-platform now. We are tri-platform, y'all. We're on 3 separate platforms. I love it. Can I sign into the chat? No, I can. Let me pop out the TikTok chat as well. There we go. So we are on 3 separate chats, and I dig it. Trying to see if I can remember my password on my Google account. I'm pretty sure I can. Yep, that's it. Hold on. Oh, it's asking me for a passkey. I hate it. What's your most hyped film of April? I need to look at the list of April. I don't know all of it off the top of my head. Let's see. Save a passkey on this device and google.com. Okay. OBS Project LLC. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We did it. Continue. All right, you play games though? What's up? Yeah, I play some games. I play a little bit of games. All right, we got the chat going in YouTube. We got the chat going on TikTok. We are 3 platforming. We are live on what's the both word for 3? We're live on all platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, and Substack. Now, like I said, we do have a new podcast episode coming. Hudson Thames, the voice of Peter Parker in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, is in the building. I just posted that video, so if you guys want to go show that video some love, comment, like, share, and just interact with it. Just let's interact with it. Sinners and Minecraft movie is coming out in April. Yes. I think Sinners is probably my most, actually it is my most anticipated movie in April. It really is. And for many reasons. One, Ryan Coogler's fifth film. It's only his fifth film. And his fifth film with Ryan Coogler. Fifth film with Michael B. Jordan. I think that's really cool. Try multitaneously, maybe, probably, Rob. Like I'm more inclined to trust you, bro. But yeah, man, tomorrow we have the finale of Invincible, if you guys are down for that. How many of you guys in the chat are watching Invincible? Y'all let me know. How many of y'all watching? I'm excited for Novocaine and the Electric State this weekend. Yes, Novocaine and Electric State. I've watched both movies. I've watched both of those movies, and one is definitely better than the other. Ask me which one. Yes, sir. Daredevil tonight. Is Daredevil tonight or tomorrow? I thought Daredevils was Wednesdays. Unless it's coming out at midnight. Y'all let me know. Because yesterday it was like 6 p.m. Tonight? That's tonight at midnight? Are we watching Daredevil tonight? Cookie says Invincible. Yes. Who's watching Substack? What about you guys? Are you guys watching Invincible and or Daredevil? Mixed reviews on Mickey. There's a lot of mixed reviews on Mickey. There's a lot of mixed reviews on that. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite Bong Joon-ho movie, but I still rocked with it pretty heavy. Get your snacks ready. Oh, I already got my snacks ready, bro. I already got my popcorn buckets. I got my snacks. But yeah, so Invincible, W Week, Daredevil, and Invincible. We got the finale of Invincible. We got episode 3 of Daredevil, which will introduce Punisher, or reintroduce Punisher, I should say. Reintroduce Punisher within the context of the MCU. Really enjoying Invincible this season. Glad to see Mark sitting with the consequences of being a hero. Yes, Invincible really has been tackling that really well. I think it's been handling Mark's kind of ascension into a real hero and dealing with the consequences of that. I do think that Invincible is a very strong show. I think it's better than The Boys. I've said this on many occasions. I love The Boys. Obviously, we love Jack Quaid. If you guys know, I just interviewed him yesterday or just posted the video of our interview. I think Invincible is better than The Boys. Good to see you, man. Gotta run. See you, Hayden. It's good to see you up in here. So yeah, guys, we're just out here doing stuff. Invincible is tough. Didn't he get stronger? He did get stronger, which is why it's proven that he is stronger than the other Mark variants. So at least we got that. And this finale fight against Conquest, we're going to see just how strong he'll become. Because remember, he was struggling against the Nissa, and he's still going to get his ass kicked against Conquest. Let's get this right. He's still going to be beat the fuck up fighting Conquest. However, that fight's going to be insane. It's going to be insane, and this is where we'll truly get to see just how strong Mark really is. So this season finale is going to be pretty good. YouTube is lagging a little. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I usually don't go live on YouTube, but, just trying something new. Just trying something new here. But yeah, let's see. Invincible is great. I got on the train late, so I'm going to rewatch it all. Oh, you got on the Invincible train late. I was about to say, like, you about to watch it on the train? I could be slow. I could be slow sometimes. Yeah, man. Are you streaming every day? That's my goal. I want to stream like at 12 or around 12-ish every day. Just so you guys know where to find me, just so you guys know where my thoughts are when it comes to this type of stuff. James, thank you so much for the heart me on TikTok. Big shout out to James for giving that. You don't have to, but you do it. Which Mark variant was your favorite? I liked seeing the Mark and the Omni-Man outfit. The Mark and I think that just looks tough. I think Mark as an Omni-Man looks tough as hell. So I was really digging that one. Was that new paid chat group you have? What's that new paid chat group you have? So I do have a group chat. It's not paid anymore. There was a paid thread. So there will be certain threads that will be paid for like more exclusive like conversations, but that's a group chat that anybody could jump into. We can all just talk. I will start threads and then like we could talk within that thread. So maybe I'll start a Invincible thread for tonight's episode, or was it Daredevil? Daredevil's tonight. Invincible is tomorrow. So yeah, so we'll start a thread for Daredevil. So if you guys want to chat Daredevil with me, some of your theories, what do you guys hope to get out of this third episode? What do you hope to get out of the Punisher? I'll start a thread in that chat, and you guys could just hop in and we could just talk like all day to each other. It could be like our own private chat, which is why I like Substack. It's like more of an intimate experience with me and you guys. Because as you guys know, especially if you've met me in person, I really do prefer talking to people in person. I'm more of an in-person type of person. I said person a lot, so I'm gonna stop. But but you guys know what I mean. Like I really do like the more intimate one-to-one interactions that I have with you guys, and I think Substack is way better for that. So yeah. Hi Summer, how's it going, Summer? Ooh, my phone's about to die. Everything's about to die. My camera's about to die. My phone's about to die. As a matter of fact, I might leave and then get my charger to plug into my phone. I think I got time for the phone. Thoughts on anime movies? Do they count as real movies? Example, Demon Slayer movies. Okay, so you're not just talking anime movies. You're talking about anime series that are adapted into movies. Like a bad example, but I guess good example, Digimon the movie, the Demon Slayer movie, the One Piece movies. I like those. I think they count. I think they genuinely count as movies. If they're feature length and they premiere in theaters, I think those count as like movies. I mean, I think all movies are movies. Like there's TV movies, like, you know, limited movies, like feature length movies. I get it. But if you're wondering if animated TV shows getting their own movies, I think those are movies. Like I think One Piece Film Red was like awesome. It was an awesome musical of a movie. So, you know, I think if you want to put Demon Slayer, like it was kind of stretching it because the my big introduction to Demon Slayer was the Demon Slayer movie. And that was more like what, 2 episodes plus the two last episodes of season 2 and then 1 episode of season 3. That's not really a movie. That's just a giant kind of retelling of the whole thing. So yeah, you know, I'm not really. Mark's power level will go up if he grew a mustache. Is this true? Is this canon? Anchor, hit up your boy Juju for a sponsorship. Anchor? Who's Anchor? What's Anchor? What's Anchor? Family Guy movie was just episodes. I don't think there was a Family Guy movie. There was no Family Guy movie, right? Like, I don't think that ever happened. All the SpongeBob movies, no, SpongeBob movies are movies. The SpongeBob movies are movies. Like, the Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius movie was nominated for a Best Animated Feature Oscar. Now, granted, like, I think the Animated Best Feature Oscar was only created that year. but still, you know what I'm saying? Like they're movies. They're movies. Family Guy, I don't think it ever got a theatrical release. The Simpsons movie, yes. The Bob's Burger movies, yes. I don't think the Family Guy movie ever got Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. Yeah, I don't know. There's a difference between a movie and then just Family Guy just doing a collection of episodes and then just putting them on DVD. You know? I'm more talking like movies that are eventually streamed as regular length episodes. One Piece movies and Digimon is great, but Demon Slayer... Yeah, no, I wouldn't count the Demon Slayer movies as movies, to be honest. I wouldn't count that. I wouldn't count that at all. Yeah. Yeah, that was my point. Yeah, okay. I see your point. I see your point. Yeah, exactly. It was a theater if it was direct to DVD. Even if it's direct to DVD, like I still call those movies, right? You wouldn't say that the sequels to the Disney movies that were direct to video are not movies. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that. All right, so I am going to grab a charger for my phone and I'm going to grab a battery for the camera. Now, this doesn't work because last time I tried to like switch out the batteries midstream and then just like poo-poo the whole thing, then this stream is going to end. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to come back. Chances are this might be dead though. 1 second. You stay right there. All right. Are y'all following me on Instagram? I hope so. Hey, y'all didn't leave. Look at that. Y'all didn't leave. All right. I have the battery. Y'all just, okay, stay tuned. Substack, you guys are good. Oh, I forgot to get the charger for the phone. Hold on. I'll be right back again. Don't go anywhere. Substack, you're good. So, battery's dying on the camera. I should have changed it out before I started the stream. That was stupid. That was stupid of me. But it's okay. It's okay. Alrighty. Substack is good. All right, let's change this. Okay, let's change it. Here we go. Here we go. I know you guys can hear me. I know you guys can hear me. I know you can hear me. Father, can you hear me? Do you want to build a snowman? Father, Father, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Father? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, nope, wait. Ah, haha, we are back. We are back. Okay, we're back. It worked. It worked. Yes, we are charging, everyone. We are charging. We're alive. You're scared? Is this heaven? Is this heaven? No, we were just in limbo. You were just snapped to dust for a hot second. It's okay, though. You are now safe. All right. Who's got any movie questions to ask me? Ask away. I will give you my opinions, and I will answer to the best of my ability. They should have added more Black Lives Matter and Captain America. I agree. Hey, baby. My girlfriend's in the chat, guys, in the TikTok chat. Her name is Abella. That's not her name, but, you know, that's her tag. That's her tag. Say hi to Artemia, everybody. Are you excited for GTA 6? I do really like Grand Theft Auto. I don't really play the story. I've never finished the story. I have yet to finish the story on Grand Theft Auto. But it's all good. It's all good. I still like, you know, driving cars into buildings and at people and shooting stuff. Braylon, thank you so much for the heart me on TikTok. Really, really appreciate that. How we doing, YouTube? Are we still laggy? Are we still laggy? Y'all let me know. I like the Hey Arnold Funko Pop in the back. You see that? How did you? Yeah, he's under Thanos. Yeah. How did you see that? How do you see that? Is it? I guess on TikTok you can see that pretty well. Who you got for the ship in NBA? Now, I'm rooting for two teams that a lot of people aren't rooting for. For one, my Lakers. I'm a big Laker fan, diehard. Second favorite team is the Golden State Warriors in the Bay. Keep it in California. So if it ain't one of those two, I don't care. If it ain't one of those two. Dude needs some chapstick. Is that better? Is that better? Sorry, I like to be natural. Gosh dang it. I just love how people like to stop in and just be mean. That's just mean. What time is it? 107. Okay. I'm going to stay on live until 1:15. I'm going to stay on live until 1:15. Oh, unpredictable. You must be 5. You must be 5. How about that season finale of Invincible? I am stoked for this season finale of Invincible. So I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Obviously, Mark is going to be fighting Conquest for almost a similar amount of time that he fought his father in the first season of Invincible. I think it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight because that first fight was very one-sided. And by the time it's over, I think we'll maybe have like 10, 15 minutes left to deal with Fallout, next steps. And then we'll see things like Cecil taking the corpses of the Mark Invincible variants and turning them into Reanimen or Reanimarks. That's what I'll call them. I know he probably named them in the comics, but I don't know. Eve and Mark strengthening their relationship. Nolan probably coming back to Earth. That might be the big cliffhanger. Nolan will show up with Alan. Yeah, these are some of my thoughts on the Invincible finale. Good eye, mate. What up, LPC? What up, LBC? Guys, we are also live on Substack. That is where the podcast will be living. That's where we'll drop the full interview with Hudson Thames, who is the voice of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker. We talk about everything. We talk about the making of the show. We talk about his favorite movies, and we also talk about the controversy that kind of kicked off the series before it happened. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you hit up Substack. Also, make sure you hit up the YouTube to get like the snippets. We'll be posting like little shorter pieces of that interview. The interview is about an hour and a half, but I'll be posting like 4-minute snippets of those things on Substack, on YouTube. But make sure you hit up the Substack, because then you can like, be a paid subscriber, or you can just get the content for free. Either way, it's a more intimate experience between me and you guys, if you guys are, fans of Straw Hat Goofy, or, whatever you want to say about that. Mr. Ness, thank you for the rose. Dodgers Babe, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that so much. Is Substack free? Substack is free. It is free. There are some paid subscriptions, which is the full episode will be behind the paid subscription wall, but I'll still be posting like little snippets of that. But if you want to check out the full podcast, the audio is available today. And then if you want to check out the video podcast, because I know a lot of people like video over audio, then you can like be a paid subscriber to check out the full video. I will be posting little snippets, so you can watch those as well. But the full video will be behind the Substack wall. It's like Patreon. It's just basically like Patreon if you guys are into that type of thing. You think if Mark was 100%, he will be able to win against Conquest easily? Yes. We have not seen Mark at 100% yet. We haven't, like right now, he's like strong. He's his 100%, I should say. But when we see him at like end of series Mark, where it's like very clear he's the most powerful Viltrumite in the universe, that's defeating Conquest pretty easily. Did I see the live action Powerpuff Girls leak trailer? I did. It looks awful. And I like how a lot of people were like, some people, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but some people were saying, we were robbed of this show. They should have let it happen. I said, no. I remember I didn't want to see this. As soon as I heard CW and Powerpuff Girls, I said, nah, I'm good. I just started a new movie podcast, very inspired by your story and love for movies. Thank you, Analogy for Big Feels. Really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that, man. Bet. That's right. I'm looking at 3 chats right now. We got the Substack tweet, we got the TikTok tweet, and the chat. Substack chat, TikTok chat, and the YouTube chat. So we're live on all 3 platforms, and I'm just answering questions, just hanging out. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling. What do you think of John Cena's heel turn? I don't watch wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling for a while. I'm talking like a couple of decades. So I saw the clips of his heel turn. Have no idea what that means. I don't know what way he was facing, so I don't know where his heel is turning, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. I haven't watched Solo Leveling. My best friend was all like, you ain't watched Solo Leveling, bro? I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry. Your reaction to the Powerline Loungefly. I love seeing your reaction to the bucket. There's a new Powerline Loungefly? Is there a new one? Is there? Did I watch any of Dragon Ball Diamond? No, my twin brother has been like filling me in on what's been going on. Apparently Super Saiyan 4 is now officially canon, which I was like, okay. Like he just basically took the idea from the guy who did GT and then said, hey, okay, here it is. Not to disrespect, I was going to say Horikoshi. Not Horikoshi. That's my hero. What's the guy's name? Why am I blanking on his name? Anyway, you guys know better than I do. Thank you for the TikTok universe. Appreciate that so much. Yes, they dropped it yesterday. I got to make a call. So we got 12 people on Substack, which is great. Sound like Tony the Tiger. We have 54 people on TikTok. And then how many people do we have on YouTube? I have no idea. It doesn't say the number here. I mean, it could. I just got rid of the doc, but still. Akira, I love Akira. Fun fact, the movie Chronicle based off of Akira. Thoughts on the Oscars? I got a lot of thoughts on the Oscars. Like I think it was a very tame Oscars, if I'm being 100% honest. I think there was not really any big surprises. Mikey Madison was a great surprise. I thought that Demi Moore had that locked in the bag, but obviously Mikey Madison, like after the SAG Award, that was like the lock-in for her. And to be honest, like I thought the logical choice would have been The Brutalist for Best Picture, but my heart of hearts, and you guys all know this about me, Anora was my best film of the year. Well, Sing Sing was my favorite film of the year, but I think in terms of winning the Oscar, and especially since Sing Sing wasn't nominated for Best Picture, Anora was the one that I thought should have won, and it did. So Anora got all the love from Best Actor to editing to director to Best Picture. Sean Baker cleaned up, and I find that to be really cool. Oh damn, I'm over here now. What up, Sokka? Sokka be everywhere. Sokka be bouncing from chat to chat, and I love that. But yeah, so I think a lot of people who I expected to win won. I was hoping for Best Original Score to go to The Wild Robot, but hey, it's cool. Do I game? Just curious. I do game. I do game. Not like in a serious way. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Rivals. I have Rivals. I'm bad at it. I played like 3 matches in the first, and I didn't understand what was going on. And I'm the type of person, if I don't understand what's going on and I don't have the time, I'm just not going to devote all that time to it because I got things to do. So you know what I'm saying? So it's, it's maybe I will sit down on a free day and I'll just get into it, but I work a lot, so What's your go-to game? I mean, my relaxing comfort game is Spider-Man 2 right now. I just beat God of War Ragnarok for the first time. I just played, God of War, the 2018 version, and then Ragnarok right after. And then, I thought it was one of the best stories that I've ever seen. I'm actually about to jump into The Last of Us. I'm actually going to play that before the show comes back because I love the first season of the show. He is bad at Mario Kart. Babe, don't you listen. Don't make me tell the truth on you. Don't make me tell the truth. Am I excited for the next Avatar series? I am. The next Avatar series sounds like it's going to be really, really great. It sounds like the tone is going to be completely different than what we're used to. It seems more post-apocalyptic. It seems that we're stepping into an even darker world than we stepped into in the first season in the midst of the 100-Year War. Korra, we kind of stepped into this time of like prosperity and growth within the Avatar universe. But here it seems like all that's going to shit. And I'm very curious to know how we got there. So yeah, baby, I'll tell the truth. No, yeah, we don't tolerate Korra haters. Like how many people like real honest, just be honest. Raise a hand if you love Korra as a character. Raise a hand if you love Korra as a character. I'm raising mine. So I do watch Daredevil. I made quite a few videos on Daredevil. I have a folder on Daredevil. And so if you want to check that out, it's on my page. You guys should check out my page. I know some of you guys are just kind of casual scrollers on TikTok and you just kind of like my stuff as it comes. But I please implore you to like go to the page. I post every day for like sometimes 3 to 4 times a day. And I'm always posting. So it also will help me premiere in your algorithm a little bit more. Exactly. See? Okay, so we got some people who like Korra. We got Nick James who says boo. Okay, Nick James, you're entitled to your opinion. But I like Korra. I like Korra as a character. Korra mops Aang in a fight. Y'all not ready for that convo. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's an interesting debate to have. Also, hands up for Korra. Let's go. I love them both. I just personally love Aang more. Such a nice way. Yeah, no. If you like one more, that's cool. Sure, she has some questionable moments, but overall, super solid character. I'm excited for the live action season 2. I think because what I feel, I don't know how many of you guys watched the live action Avatar show, or if you just listen to people talk about it and then made your decision to watch it or not based off of that. But I personally loved the live action. I personally really liked the live action Avatar show. Now, I will say that it was a 50-50 on what I felt was good decisions and bad decisions. So on one hand, perfect example, I really like that they showed us the destruction of the air nomads. I liked seeing that. I liked seeing like that sets the stakes. That lets you know how dangerous and how deranged the Fire Nation is. It also kind of contextualizes like just the horror of what Aang being the last airbender means, right? Like you saw the destruction of this entire people, and now you have the last one who has to carry all that on their back. I like that. I love that. I thought that was dope. You love that, Ace? You love that flashback entity? It's great, right? It's great stuff. But what I didn't like is the characterizations of Roku, who's a little bit more serious, a little bit more like he's like a Dumbledore type of character, and they made him more into like a Gyatso, like a jokey type of character, and I didn't like that. On another hand, I loved what they did with the episode when Iroh was captured by Earth Kingdom soldiers, where they said, "You were the guy that gave the order that got my brother killed. You lay siege to my kingdom, and it was because of that siege, people died because of you. You are the direct result of my family being broken." And I like that we got that from Iroh. It's implied in the animated show that he's like a guy of like regret, but this was the first time where we saw Iroh go, "Oh yeah, like I am a war criminal. Like I have committed crimes against people. I've broken up families. I've killed people." And and I like that episode that we don't get in the animated series. Like we get it in some instance where a character doesn't like Iroh, but it's kind of played to the extent of, "Oh, this Earth Nation guy is kind of an asshole," right? But no, it's no, this in the live action series, he's very much justified for like having a hatred towards the Fire Nation for Iroh specifically. Now, and then there were some other things that I didn't like that happened that I can't remember because to be honest, I watched it and then I was just kind of done with it after that. So I might do a rewatch of the live action, but I know it was a 50-50 of like for every good thing that show did, there was something that I didn't like that they did. So I liked it. It was enough for me to be like, good watch, cool stuff. But I think in the second season, they should find their footing and they should have a much better show because of it. So live action Avatar, pretty cool. And then it's no live action One Piece. I think live action One Piece is like peak shit. I think live action One Piece is like peak adaptation type shit. It adds while also keeping the spirit of the original. So I really like that. We saw the owl way too early. I don't mind seeing the owl way too early. I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it to be honest. Like it's little stuff like that they probably thought they couldn't fit into the second season, I guess. Thoughts on Creature Commandos? Keep doing your thing. Been following for years. You're doing great, man. Thank you. All right, so two questions that I'm gonna hit because I got a question on Substack and we got a question on TikTok. Do we have any questions on YouTube? No, looks like YouTube is stalled. It's all good. So two questions. Harry Potter TV series and thoughts on Creature Commandos. I'm gonna tackle the Creature Commandos first, and then I'm gonna tackle Harry Potter first. So Creature Commandos, I thought was a really solid animated series. I love how each episode was tackling the backstory and the mythos of one particular character. I love how not every character was safe. I love what they did with I believe it was the penultimate episode where they killed I'm not gonna say because people might not have seen it, but you guys know what I'm saying. I thought it was great. I thought the animation was very inspired. I thought that the characterizations were really great. In terms of like, it didn't really feel as linear as I liked it to be. It wasn't as tight as I wanted it to be. Frankenstein's monster just felt like somebody who was on the outskirts the whole time. And it just never really felt like part of the story, if you're asking me. He felt part of the Bride story, obviously, because the Bride, Frankenstein's monster, everything. But it just, it just didn't really come together all the time. But, again, solid show. I really liked it. It definitely still gave that Guardians of the Galaxy feel. It felt like the Suicide Squad. Think it felt more like the Suicide Squad more than anything. But yeah, I think Creature Commandos was really solid. Now, Harry Potter. Before I answer this, how many of you guys are excited for this Harry Potter series? How many of you guys are excited for this Harry Potter series? I'm really curious. Thank you for the rose, Snake My Peanuts. Okay. It's crickets. I'm so excited. So excited. Chosen One's excited. Michelle's excited. I gotta rewatch the movies though. Okay, no, that's cool. It's funny. I was just rewatching Deathly Hollows Part One yesterday. Confused as to why this series exists. The anime cabaret, meh, not very. So we got some people who are excited. We got some people who are meh. We got some people who are not excited at all. Now, I am very I am very torn when it comes to the Harry Potter TV series because one, I do love Harry Potter. I read all the books. I have the books back there. I've watched all the movies. I don't like the Fantastic Beasts movies. I find them to be very appalling. But I'm a Harry Potter fan, a big one, and contains things that some may find uncomfortable. It has been so TikTok restricted as soon as I started talking about Harry Potter. TikTok restricted the video. Wow. Wow, that's funny. Okay, well, this is just gonna be for Substack and for YouTube then. That's fine. Uh that's fine. It's cool. Everybody share this live on TikTok, by the way. But yes, so I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, always have been. And I just one, I feel like Harry Potter should have been that thing that doesn't get remade or touched in that way. I mean, I've always knew it was coming. I just thought it wouldn't happen while I was, in my 30s, probably in my 50s, probably. But in this age of remakes and like TV adaptations specifically, we're getting a lot of TV adaptations of movies. And like, we got the Percy Jackson one. I believe we're getting, there's another one that we're getting. I mean, if you want to count Cobra Kai being a continuation of a movie, we're getting a lot of kind of like TV to movie synergy. Now with Harry Potter, the idea of it, speaking from like someone who likes, speaking of someone who like really likes creatively like injecting something with more life, the idea of a Harry Potter series that will give us more than what the movies gave us. Because as great as those movies are, I could not help but watch those movies and be like, something's missing. I wish they added this. I wish they added this character, like Peeves. I wish they've added Peeves. I wish they would have expanded on Neville also being the chosen one a little bit more. I wish that we would have got more from Aberforth. I wish we would have actually, for Christ's sakes, seen the Battle of Hogwarts as it was happening. Like, I wanted to go to different places and go to different battles. I wanted to see Seamus, Luna, Ginny, Dean, Lavender. I wanted to Colin Creevey going into the battle and immediately dying. Like, I wanted to see these characters within the battle itself, not the battle being a backdrop. And I feel like that was the biggest flaw with the final movie, is that the battle was more of a backdrop. And don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful backdrop, but I was more looking forward to seeing everything happening in the battle, right? And that's something that the book didn't even give us. Like, the book gave us some of it because, again, it's all from Harry's point of view and he's seeing these things, but at least Harry's giving us what he's seeing, right? He's saying like, oh, Hagrid took Fenrir Greyback, threw him across the room and hit him against the stone wall. He sees Neville and Ron teaming up to bring down Rookwood. He sees McGonagall leading a group of students, hair down, screaming charge into the Great Hall. These are things that I was hoping to see visually represented within the movie, and we didn't get that. I want to see fucking Grop make a return, because he just came in the 5th movie and disappeared after that. Buckbeak came in the 3rd, disappeared after that. I want to see Grop and Buckbeak teaming up to fight giants outside of the castle. We did not get that. So I can see why. Also, Spew. Shout out to the people who actually read the books and know what Spew is. One of the big reasons why Ron and Hermione get together is Spew. I wanted to see, like, these are the type of things that warrants a TV adaptation, right? Instead of like dedicating 2.5, 3 hours to a movie, you can dedicate 7 hours to a book, which is dope. You could dedicate 7. And that in 7 hours means you can cover a whole year. Every episode is something new. Every episode is something different. And I like that. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of getting more of those things in the Harry Potter books that I like represented in the visuals, and fighting for the rights of house elves. That's Spew. So I like all that. I think the idea of a more drawn out Harry Potter, I love it. It could be more immersive. get to know more characters. With that, the season, you get to grow up with a new set of kids. When that series ends, it's going to be just as, if not more, emotional than the movies were. But I mean, shit, maybe you can make the final 2 episodes into a movie, put it in theaters like Game of Thrones did with the Battle of the Bastards, you know? But all that being said, J.K. Rowling is still, Rowling, don't care, still very much involved in this project. And with someone like J.K. Rowling being involved in a project, yeah, you're asking me, like, how do I feel about the cast so far? I can't get excited about it. I can't get excited about it, you know? Like, I can't. I don't want to make videos about it. I don't want to really talk about it. It's very unfortunate. Like, if JK was excommunicated from the Harry Potter universe, like it was allowed to continue and like she doesn't get a dime, she doesn't get to profit off of it, then I would jump back on board. But it's it sucks. It sucks that somebody like that, who's very open with their bigotry, with their transphobia. I mean, honestly, she's shown some signs of being a racist as well. I don't think she's been as open with being a racist, but like Cho Chang. Uh, that's all I'm going to say. Um, I just think, yeah, it's just very unfortunate, and so therefore I can't really get excited about that series. Now, she took away some of the magic. She took away some of the magic. Yes, the club to help that, exactly. Justice for Buckbeak. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just this is just off of the top of my head. More Voldemort's past. What did he do to those kids in the cave, right? Like fucking the Marauders. Show us more of the Marauders backstory. Show us fucking Aberforth and Dumbledore getting into that fight with the sister. Why wasn't that in the movies? There's stuff that the show could like, that could be a whole episode by itself. But now we might get that, and we will be getting it with a transphobe at the end, at the helm of it. Kingsley freaking Shacklebolt. He was just a black guy that just had a cool accent and cool robes and would show up from time to time. And I think he started showing up just randomly in Order of the Phoenix. That's it. I don't think he even introduced himself. Snape's part was good in the movie though. Yeah, no, Snape's part was extraordinarily well done. Snape's part, well, I think that was one of the few parts in the movie that like I was like, yes, more. Like, you know, like, yes, give me more Snape. Thank you for saying this. A lot of people have forgotten. No, man, I have not forgotten. Harry Potter is so overrated. I don't think it's overrated. I still think it's one of the better stories, like told. Like the amount of detail that went into that story, just the fact that that world was created and realized and is still being expanded upon via like, you know, games and books and, you know, all that type of stuff. It's cool. It's cool that in my lifetime, we got to experience the creation of a world on par with like that, with the likes of like Lord of the Rings, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to see this created. You don't really get to see that a lot. And the fact that it's kind of tainted now, it sucks. Oh, Cursed Child is awful. Cursed Child is awful. I mean, I haven't seen the play and I hear the play is amazing from like a visual standpoint, but I read that book. I have that book. It's awful. It's pretty bad. How is Jack Quaid? Jack Quaid is a fucking sweetheart. Jack Quaid is a fucking sweetheart and he knows it. Fucking bitch. Oh, he's so nice. He's so nice. Wait, why is Hitchhiker? No, Hitchhiker isn't tainted. No, we're talking about Harry Potter. We're talking about Harry Potter being tainted. That's what we're talking about. He is the easiest person to talk. He's just like he's a normal guy. All these celebrities are normal people, but he's just like a guy who like, it's like, oh yeah, I act, you know? Love Robot, thank you for the rose. Just Paco, thank you for the lightning bolt and the team bracelet. Thank you so much for those things. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. But yeah, we are currently live on YouTube and on Substack. Make sure you guys follow both of them. I actually have to get going because I got a house to clean and then hopefully I can get my oil changed later. So I got 3 things to close out of. First thing, I'm gonna close out of the YouTube. So y'all stay frosty, y'all stay cool. I can't believe I said Frosty, but it's fine. Internet's for